A local veteran-owned business is honoring fallen soldiers. News 10's Adam Schindler is in Killeen to show us how.
I'm here in Killeen at Phantom Warrior Brewing Company because I wanted to know why they put up a memorial wall honoring soldiers who made the ultimate sacrifice. Retired veteran John Valentine is dedicating his life out of uniform to serving current and former service members like him. As a former combat medic, he knows the cost of war all too well.
It really impacted my life. It changed my life seeing all those soldiers that passed away over there in Afghanistan or Iraq and having to send them home to their families in boxes. It made things harder for me.
That's why he partnered with local artist and fellow vet Patrick Abrams to create the Fort Hood Fallen Soldiers Memorial Wall.
He had a few requirements that he wanted. He specifically wanted to say Fort Hood as opposed to Fort Cavazos because I think for the most part every single service member who was killed while stationed here, it was still named Fort Hood.
Soldiers like the Sergeant First Class that trained Abrams.
And that one hit me when I was downrange on my first deployment because, you know, Sergeant First Class who trained me to do my job, if he could get taken out, it kind of felt like, what are my chances? And I was extremely lucky and I made it home.
Every plaque on this wall has the names of soldiers who paid the ultimate sacrifice. But this plaque right here honors what is known as Black Sunday. And that has special significance for those who served in the 1st Cavalry Division.
I actually had a guy delivering pizzas here one night, and he was in the unit on April 4th, 2004, and he knew these guys. He knew all those guys, and he was in tears leaving out of here. Like it emotionally impacted him because it brought up a lot of memories.
Valentine tells me that the veteran thanked him for giving him a place to come see that his friends have not been forgotten. It also highlights why the wall is organized by dates and not alphabetically.
And that's what we wanted, because that's how people remember us when their soldier passed away.
Again, they chose to name this memorial wall Fort Hood Fallen Soldiers because what is now Fort Cavazos was Fort Hood when these soldiers deployed and didn't come home. Reporting in Killeen, Adam Schindler, KWTX, News 10.
There are close to 600 names on the wall, and those are only the soldiers who were stationed at Fort Hood during Operation Iraqi Freedom and Operation Enduring Freedom.